Hey YouTube, this is Scarecrow Kaiser. It's been about a week since the stand-up cup. For those of you who paid attention, you may or may not have recognized my name in the top 8. At the end of Swiss, after 5 rounds, I finished in 2nd place. And then I made top 8. Unfortunately, I lost my top 8 match to John. I played John earlier in the tournament in round 3 and I beat him. And then in top 8 it came down to if he could crit me or not for the game, and he crit me. So it is what it is. Still had a very satisfactory performance. Not everyone was able to win tournament after tournament and get to nationals and then make it to top 8. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that performance. I really wanted to win. I was very disappointed when I lost, especially since I was able to beat him earlier, but whatever. My only loss in Swiss was to Condi, I think his name was, the kid who took 1st. And then my loss in top 8 was to John, who ended up taking 2nd, so pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to deck profile the deck I ran at Nationals. It's Cagro. Can't blame me. It's just that good of a deck. It's like my favorite deck. Starting Vanguard, Conroe, obviously. Trigger lineup. 7 crits, 5 draw, and 4 heal. Pretty standard. Well, not pretty standard. Nothing abnormal like how he was playing 8 stands. Yeah. Who won? He was a good player for the most part. Except when I played him, I was kind of confused when I lost him because he did like 4 or 5 misplays in our match. Like, he forgot to cross-ride 2 turns in a row, and I was really confused as to what was going on. And 5 times in a row, he was really gutsy and just never blocked my dote, and I just never got another dote. I would wait and try to get him to think I had gotten a second one, and every time he just no-guarded every attack. And yeah, it was a weird game. I decked out in the end. Grade 1s, 2 Airmo, and then 1 of this Airmo, 4 bar, 4 Bari Perfect Guards, and 3 Gojo. Grade 2s, 3 Garp and 2 Nahams for a total of 5 Vanilla 10Ks. 3 Tejas. Tejas is definitely an MVP in this deck. He's a very good card. And then 3 Burning Horns. Onto the grade 3s. We obviously, since it's a dote deck, 4 of each Overlord. Nothing too shocking in the build. I like 5 draw for the draw power. And having like a majority of triggers, just slightly majority of triggers that go off on either's turn. But I still like the crits for the intimidation. The opponent has to guard against it. If dope Persona Blast and crits in the same turn, obviously that's devastating. I just prefer the crits. But I don't like running 6 draw, because then you don't have enough. When you draw a draw trigger, it sucks, and when you draw trigger into a draw trigger, it sucks. I liked having the more draw power, the slightly more draw power, but having slightly more shield from having 7 crits. So yeah, yeah. The weekend was pretty good. Had a lot of fun. I hung out with Brandon a lot. He had to play for like 8 hours a day against people, but it was a cool weekend. I had fun, met people, met some cool people, nice people, good competition. Yeah, mostly I'm just very satisfied and with how I did for the stand-up cup. It feels very redeeming, seeing as how last year for Chicago, I didn't really get my chance to play that top 8 match, even though I went X1 with the undefeated as a tiebreaker in the very last match. Like, still confuses me how I couldn't top, but it is what it is. I just wanted to prove what I didn't get to prove back then, and I think I did that. To anyone who was ever doubtful or an asshole to me about it, where are you? What have you done? But thanks for watching.